a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
We're Detective Gerald.
Thank you.
What I want to know is more about the 30 years thing.
Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Yeah.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Yeah.
I decide when we're done with this subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Yeah. Interesting. Sorry, I'm not doing that. I gotta do more missions. Let's see here. Secondary quest. I can't do that one yet. Well, actually, I might be able to. I'm gonna see if it's actually, like, death for me. Yeah, it says death. Okay. I can do this one. Eye for an eye. Meet Roach in his camp. God, there's so many. Yeah, I'll do this one because we're doing this one already, so we're gonna do this one first.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Looking to enlist with the temple guard.
No, I do not want to join your shitty club.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
Who's the father who used to...
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there've been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Okay.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Okay.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Damn. Here we go.
I advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for you count of three.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
They's clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side. 'Cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
again.
Aye. When I laid you...
Man, this fucker, man. This fucker. He's gonna make me do this shit. Yeah, he is. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I can actually put an empty slot in there anyway, so that's perfect. I didn't actually realize I leveled up so much.
What? You ought to...
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish.
There we go.
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded wing, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin.
Oh.
Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Wow. Yeah.
Oi, fucking hell, what was that for?
For everything.
Yeah. Stay the fuck down. Maybe someone will pick up your corpse, yeah?
So, Ludwig, what happened here?
Monsters must have grown. That's bad.
God, that fucking piece of shit. Probably should read that letter, though. Let's see here. Quest item? No, this is a quest item, isn't it? No, what are the quest items? That's crafting. Weapons. Huh. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's not it. I guess it just says her name on it. And I just hit the microphone. How do I get in there?
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming creatures. Yeah.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raised his fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Near my family, or what's left of it.
Huh.
So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
So, know much about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
Nay. 'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
I don't know.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Damn.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Okay.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
That's pretty weird.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
I guess I know what you guys drew. Let's read this. Remember, good people, the fire can be both a blaze, blessing, and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds, concerned citizen. Huh. Okay. Okay, we're doing that stuff, right? Yeah, you're good. You're good. Let's go check out here.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Yes, please. Please don't push me like that. You're like letting me in and all that, but you're not. That's okay though.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That's what he kicked. Uh-huh.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Very good.
The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured for a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
What a dick.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Yes, I will. Look, right here.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
I also agree. But can we smell it? Oh, there's this.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting but eyes. Agreed. Alrighty. Let's go see the site. The crime scene.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
What?
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
I know we're gonna might be like one step behind, but we gotta. This is about Priscilla.
No regrets, not
Hey,
your
handsome.
stomping ground.
Whistling Wendy. Can I talk to Whistling Wendy? Why is she called Whistling Wendy?